Now sit back and enjoy as the International Animated Film Society, ASIFA-Hollywood, proudly presents the 37th Annual Annie Award. To present tonight's first Winsor McCay Award, please welcome Clancy Brown.
Not many individual artists have literally changed the face of television animation, but Bruce Timm has done just that. His reimagining of the worlds of such comic book crime fighters as Batman, Superman, and the Justice League of America shook off all the vestiges of camp and quaintness from these venerable characters and made them real, dynamic, and exciting. In the process, he proved that television animation doesn't have to look the same, sound the same, or be the same. He also has one of the largest foreheads in the business. Let's take a look at some of Timm's work.
Mighty Mouse was a mission for the artists, and we had some great artists on the show. We had Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm was my top layout artist.
To the Man-Mobile, Bugwonder! Once again, the Man-Mobile roars into the night, striking fear into the hearts of evildoers everywhere.
And there were parodies of, like, the Justice League of America.
This meeting of the League of Super Rodents is hereby called to order!
We now return to Beanie and Susie. Drink up, my lanky Yankee. Anything for you, my Dixie Pixie.
It was 1990. My boss at the time, Gene McCurdy, said, well, yeah, we're coming to the end of Tiny Toons. You guys did a great job. We're looking to develop other properties to, sell another series, and one of them was Batman. And I had Tiny Toons work I was supposed to do, and I just shoved it in the corner, and I just started drawing Batman. And the next time Gene had one of those meetings, I showed her this sheet of drawings that I had done of Batman, and she went, wow, that's great. That's exactly what he looks like. Yeah, Batman animated. That's perfect. We were just kind of like pushing the envelope, trying to say, let's make this as different from every other cartoon on TV, as possible.
There was a lot of interest from comic book fans, to see, well, you guys did such a great job with Batman. What would you do with Superman?
I said get up!
They have different motivations, different methods of operation. They're completely at odds with each other. So when they team up together, it's interesting because they don't mix, but eventually they do realize that they need to work together for the common good.
See anything? Luthor's been lining his buildings with lead. It blocks my X-ray vision.
Well, there's always the direct approach. You're learning.
One of the tricky parts of doing a show like the Justice League is you have so many characters, and they can't have a show where all 7 of them go charging into battle all at the same time. So one of our favorite tricks is, of course, to split them up into teams.
Get him off! Hang on! Ugh, gross.
We never wanted to create brand new villains that didn't exist before, because the history of DC Comics goes back, 60 some odd years.
I've been a Batman fan ever since I was a real little kid. To, as an adult, be put in charge of the animated Batman was just kind of like, heaven.
Just for fun, I texted a friend of mine who's a big fan of these comics, these cartoons and asked him what he would say about Bruce. And he said, "I'm outside the school with my car broken down. Bruce has set the template for the superhero genre. He was the first to show that if you don't dumb it down and you respect the material you're working with, it works like gangbusters. He is the pioneer of what has now become a genre in its own right." Now, unfortunately, Bruce isn't here. Accepting on his behalf is Warner Brothers president, no less, Sam Register.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Bruce cannot be here tonight because of an illness in his family, and our thoughts are with him and his family tonight. But he wanted me to tell you how grateful and honored he is to be receiving the Winsor McCay Award. He only wishes he could be here to thank ASIFA-Hollywood in person. Naturally, we at Warner Brothers think you've made an excellent choice. Ever since he debuted as producer of Batman, the animated series, Bruce Timm has been an incredible force in the industry. From Batman to Superman to Justice League to the animated movies, Bruce's influence in the world of superheroes is immeasurable. Everyone knows Bruce Timm's drawing when they see one, just as anyone can spot his imitators. His animated shows are distinctive, exciting, beautiful, because he invests himself in every step of the production and brings a genuine love for the comic book characters. He respects the comic book characters. He respects their creators, and most of all, he respects the audience. This is why Bruce Timm can fill the largest auditoriums at Comic-Con, and fans know this. They know that Bruce Timm is the real thing. He is the ultimate fanboy. It's been nearly 20 years since Batman the Animated Series began. Bruce still brings the same passion and excitement he had in the beginning. We think his best is yet to come and are thrilled that he continues to make our studio his home. Congratulations, Bruce. Thank you.